Wala, meron na tayong ano.
live siya.
Hindi ko kayo
Ano ba
nakikita
Copy streaming link. Tama ba to?
Setting up your meeting for YouTube Live.
Yikes, iba pala. Oh my God. Di ako dun.
Alright, di ako kita, but it's starting.
Hindi ka, ayan, okay.
Got it. It's starting, kindly check.
Yeah, it is. What's up, guys? Let's go!
Alright, we're here. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm checking it out.
Episode 4.
Oh, there we go. Yan.
Another episode for us. Another sabag sesh.
Yep.
Okay, what's up, guys? So, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, this is gonna be a new frontier for us. No, not really new frontier.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's gonna be something new for us. All right, so we're now trying to stream on YouTube. If you guys didn't know already, okay. So there we go. Because we kind of had some issues with Facebook Live, so we're now changing to YouTube. YouTube gaming, no, not just like Ludwig.
YouTube gaming.
No,
Bakit yung
okay.
Facebook? Bakit yung Facebook Live? So,
Hashtag na po namin Facebook.
Yeah, so we're trying new things out, and you may not see like the usual stuff that and how we start our podcast, but you know we're gonna go back and learn the ropes again. So hope you guys enjoy and stay with us because we're gonna be talking about some spicy stuff today. All right, how do you guys feel about the stuff we're gonna talk about?
okay naman. Kasi nung nag-meeting tayo, maganda yung brainstorming and then
yeah,
super duper exciting. May nakalimutan tayo. Hindi pa tayo nagkakamustahan.
Oo nga. So how was your day, guys?
Kamusta ka, Alex?
Yeah. So I'm pretty. Today is pretty busy for me, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for today's podcast, and yeah. How about you guys?
Tayo mo nasabi Okay, ladies first. Ella, kamusta?
Ayun, so recently, before this day, and yeah, before tayo magkaroon ng meeting, yung alma mater ko, they called for us kasi we have this group called JDC, dance troupe siya. And then, kinontak nila kami and they asked if kung gusto ba daw namin mag-perform. But, so yeah, pero, bale, nagpa-practice kami everyday. Pero, okay yung dog ko. If narinig niyo, sorry. Okay.
Ayun siya, Ella. Online yung or face-to-face kayo magpo-perform?
I-video namin siya.
Pero
namin siya.
Yung practice nyo?
Every day. Yeah, face-to-face.
Wow. Ilan kayo?
But yeah, 9. Pero still,
9?
mas pa din. Oo, tapos ako pinakamatanda as always. But yeah. Safety first. Kailangan huwag kayo magtanggal ng mask kasi you don't know. Hindi mo alam sa yung mga taong kaharap mo.
Baka may single kang friends. Pwede mo yung shoutout.
It's not online. You go face-to-face?
Face-to-face yung practice namin.
Okay, that's cool.
Pero the whole video is...
Sana all.
No.
Sana tayo din next year. Okay na, di ba?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Face-to-face training. Grabe.
Miss na miss ko na. So, Ivana, how was your day?
Very busy. Grabe. Kanina may klase kami. And then, college life talaga. Yun. Kind of excited to end this sem nga eh. Kasi, alam mo yun, mag-flying na next sem. So, parang, hype, let's go! Ganon.
Saan kayo mag-flying lessons?
Sa Pangasinan kami. So, ayun. Kung gusto nyo po i-sponsor nyo lang. Yeah, ayun. And then, after that, nag-workout with my ninang, shout out ninang, and friends. Ayan,
wow.
To keep active kasi sobrang hirap pag wala talagang workout or like any activity. Ayun, that's how my day went. How about you, Pai Prince?
Yo, what's up? Okay naman, maaga nagising, 6 to 3 yung work. Tapos, medyo mahirap yan kasi month-end closing. So, yan talaga ang busy period ng mga accountants, bookkeepers. Yung last week of the month, first week of the next month, second week of the next month. So, in short, parang third week lang halos laging chill. Kaya yun. Okay naman. After ko mag-work, nagkata ako 4 times. So, bilang papawis kasi dapat tatakbo ako dito sa around the condo. Pero, anong tawag dito? Madilim siya. So, feeling ko ulan. So, ayun, di ko na tinuloy. Kata na lang ako. Bale, warm up na June Ronidan. Tapos, MP Campo Show. Then Kako Unso. So, yun. Medyo limited space pero solid na papawis pa rin. Nagulat nga si Jaja. Sabi niya, wala, pawis ka na. So, parang ayun, bago sa kanya yun. Weirdo. Tapos, okay naman. Pinalaro ko sa kanya yung Axie ko. Habang nagpa-practice ako ng kata. So, ayun, all goods, all goods. Ayun, so nasa na tayo? Bentuhan mo na kayo.
Solid Axie. Sabi ni Mama, gusto niya daw mag-Axie, ganyan. Sama si Tita.
Nakakatawa yan. Nakakatawa yan sila.
Yeah, they keep mentioning it, and then it's not my thing, and you know.
Natatawa nga ako kasi pinaparinggan si Alex eh. Parang,
Oo nga eh.
Kung
Yeah.
maglalaro ka na lang din, doon ka na sa kikita ka na.
Oh wow, yeah.
Si
When we went
Alex.
to your house, no, like, I mean, it's
That's true.
nice, pero you know, I want to use my time with something else naman.
Yeah, no, ano dun. Kanya-kanyang cup of tea.
Kanya-kanyang trip.
Yeah, that's true.
Good
I'm not bashing naman Axie players, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just bashing Axie streamers kasi I'm boring. No, okay. Let's move on.
Wag.
Controversial. Agad. Canceled, no.
Joke lang yun, guys. Edit mo na ngayon, Ivana.
No, for real though. No, I can't joke. All right.
Alright, so, ayun, first time namin mag-YouTube. So, sana tuloy-tuloy po yung upload kasi sa Facebook, babash ko ulit, mabagal yung upload speed niya. So, since pangit lahat ng internet sa Philippines, mahirap mag-stream sa Facebook. So, ayun. Umpisa na natin to guys. Yung gagawin natin ngayon is mainly mga main points na napag-usapan natin. 5 main points lang. And then, parang we're gonna have a long discussion on those main points. Kasi, pero yun, hindi siya 1 minute. Parang ganun tulad ng ginawa natin nung original, first na sabog sessions, but it's main points, mas mahabang discussion. Paulit-ulit ako. So, umpisa na natin. First natin discussion point, recent DAN exams at saka JKS seminar. So, kamusta naman yun, Alex?
Yeah.
Ay, congrats!
Congrats nga pala, Alex.
Before mo itanong, sana kinongrats ko muna. Congrats.
No, it's okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you very much. In recent JKS news, no, we had our JKS seminars, online international seminars for Asia, Europe, and America. I think America's gonna have their seminar this coming weekend, Sunday and Monday for them, in our time. And then, yeah, the instructors, what they taught a lot of basics and a lot of really tough stuff. Especially if you guys know Kaneyama Sensei, what they call the machine.
The machine.
Oh god, it's as tough as always, but you know, it's fun. But yeah, aside from that, we also had our recent DAN exams. Me and Sensei David and other Philippine karateka also took their exam, not just from Luzon, also from Central Visayas. So yeah, there's another branch in the Philippines, in Central Visayas, that took their exam. So congratulations to them also. Okay, if you guys are watching, yeah.
Well deserved.
Yeah. So there you yeah, and most of us passed naman. Well, except for some unfortunate pero sayang. But still, the exam was quite nerve-wracking because the seminars went first. So if you're joining the first session, Kaneyama Sensei, okay. Oh, I didn't do a lot because I had an exam pa. If I trained Kaneyama Sensei, my legs were dead already. And then the kata that I did was Gankaku. So
Gankaku.
I want to really, keep myself fresh.
Nakita ko yung Gankaku mo, Alex, ha? In-upload din kita kayo maganda.
Oh, yeah.
Kala ko pang international tournament eh.
Hindi naman.
Pang competition na talaga
Too kind. You guys are too kind naman. But yeah. So yeah, my mom uploaded the videos. My dad's Sochin that he did. And my Gankaku. it was also surprising that sometimes they ask you, what is the bunkai for this kata? So
Mm.
if you're not ready, you're gonna it's like yeah, like that. You get it, yeah. So it was funny to see some senseis perform like they get asked what's the bunkai, and then sometimes they get it wrong, and then uh the instructors were kind enough to, or the examiners were kind enough to like correct them. Oh, it's like this, block and then attack and then like that. So they're very kind, very um yeah, very kind to us. So yeah.
Sabi niya. Yep. Tsaka, alam mo, yung bungkay naman it's ano very flexible. Basta madaanan mo yung main essence ng
Right.
movement. Oo. Hindi naman super strict. Like, isa lang yung application sa certain move. So, ayun. Huwag lang masyadong malayo.
Oo, tama.
Oo.
It's yeah, most of them are intuitive naman eh. If it's like this, oh, it's just a block and attack, right? Pag good shosho. If it's like this, it's a block, or you can make it a break. And yeah, what else? Yeah, I had to I even asked Sensei David. Oh wait, that's Papa, what's the what's the bonkai for Gankaku? And I really couldn't think because I was really, it's at the spur of the moment now. So yeah, so it's like this, like this. Okay, so I was ready, but it's like I have reports from some students, mine and Sensei David students, that they weren't able to sleep prior to their exam. They were that nervous or excited. So yeah, I mean, even I was nervous. Like, here we go, here we go. And then it's a weird feeling that after your kata, they're just gonna say, okay, thank you. All
Yeah.
right, we'll tell you the next results next. It's like, tapos na? It's
Yun lang
finished.
yun? Yun lang
Yeah.
yan.
But yeah, so there you have it. So we were very fortunate.
Nakakaba actually, di ba? Kasi di mo alam kung anong comments nila, parang gano'n.
Mhm.
So I think it's normal,
Right.
lalo sa mga shodan takers na like kakabahan sila. Kasi first time nila mag online exam, mag-international exam. So, yun, they don't know what to expect pa. Parang gano'n.
Overthink. Matic.
Grabe naman hindi makatulog.
Nakaba is real.
Hindi mahina na kinabukasan, parang gano'n.
So yeah, we were very lucky because there was no kumite, because you can't do kumite in online. So yeah.
Pero sobrang solid kasi ano din eh, like online, it's online, like sobrang dami opportunities to, take the exam here, like at our own homes, ganyan. And
Yeah.
Sobra.
They also allow you to adjust because they understand that you have a small space like that.
Yep. Actually, mahirap nga yun eh. Kasi parang, for example, like, tatayo ka, babalik ka na naman sa stance. Medyo nakakawala rin sa rhythm ng kata.
Yeah. Actually, there are some like kind like guidelines that are not so strict when it comes to adjusting. It's like when you try to adjust, don't look back, like stay focused on your opponent. Don't go up, stay on your height, and parang your upper body should stay the same. Don't not go down and then like that again. So you have to keep it the same and move slowly. So it's kind of like that.
Dapat ganun din sa mga tournaments, no? Like for future tournaments here. Yung online. I mean,
yeah, online tournaments, we do that already. We do that already.
Sorry.
So, yeah. It's just that some people don't know how to adjust properly. So yeah.
Parang ganun. Kasi like hindi pa naman, like hindi kina-crash course yung ganun eh. Like, hindi ko nga alam yun eh, na ganun. Oo. Napanood ko lang yun, actually yung ginagawa nila Diego and Stella eh. Na habang pinapakita nila. Yun sa akin. So parang, okay, ganito pala dapat. Yung focus ka pa rin, may art pa rin yung pag-atras. Parang ganun. Pag-adjust ng steps.
Usually naman before an online tournament happens, there's gonna be like a coaches meeting, supposed to be. And then the coaches are supposed to tell their students na prior to, but yeah, the seminar was also very, everything. They went from basics, okay, to kata and then kumite. And then we were graced by Kagawa Shihan, okay, where he demonstrated the effectiveness of using rubber bands, resistance bands, okay, for training. So he demonstrated it together with other college students, and I'd like to say if you guys haven't seen their students, God, sorry for my language. They're super strong, super
Talaga?
fast. Yeah, it's they move like Kazuma Samoto already, and they're just college students.
Oh,
they move like ano talaga, they're so strong. Even a simple Oizuki forward stance, it's like there's like a no, shockwave behind it. It's so fast. Yeah,
Yep.
I think Sensei David like uploaded a short video, or Sensei Ramon Franco uploaded a short video about it. But if you see how they move, it's really really fast. It's scary, and it's sometimes when you watch it, and if you think you're good, sometimes it humbles you. Like, oh shit, I'm not just that. I'm not just that
Oo nga.
good.
There are levels.
Yeah, it's like damn.
There are levels to this game. Parang ganun.
Yeah, it humbles
Grabe.
you. But yeah, it shows the quality. It's like Sensei David was saying he when he went to Japan for the JKS parang international seminar.
Seminar.
He didn't know some of the black belts there. He didn't even know she had Norman Robinson, parang ganon. So he kind of ignored it when he went to Kagawa Shian's office. But now when we had this online training and everything, suddenly we opened our eyes were open to different senseis that are very good. Makita Sensei, what do you call this? Si Yamaguchi Sensei, Kanayama Sensei, Nagaki Sensei, Toyama, Watanabe Sensei, all of them, Arimoto Sensei, they were very, very good. And then I realized when you think about it, what about you don't see like the other students that are also equally like or maybe much better, but like how well they move, competition level. So I'm very excited to go to Japan if ever I get the chance to, and train.
Scary.
So there you go.
We're,
I was
open,
just
we're open for sponsors.
But yeah, I was just nerding out there. So there you go. JK's seminar, JK's Dynamic Exam was
Oh, good.
very fun and very
Yep.
educational.
Fruitful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ayun, again, congratulations po sa lahat ng passers and ganun talaga. So makikita nyo maraming mga ibang clubs na sumali, maraming mga ibang clubs na nag-exam din. So kumusta rin sila. So parang it's a good step for JKS here in the Philippines na parang maraming naging black belts overseas. So
Yeah.
very good.
And we're really growing fast. JKS in the Philippines is growing fast. Because when we were in the DAN exam, you can see a lot of people they're not taking like exam they're not ranking up. They're taking conversion exams.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's
So
very
they're-
it's very happy to see like JKS growing that big or that fast. So there you go.
All right, so enough geeking about JKS. Kasi,
I'm sorry.
Congrats.
sorry. Actually, kasi next time na may invite natin Sir David, gagawin niya ulit yun.
Yeah,
So,
at least Sir David's not here to geek out times
yeah,
two. Oo nga.
okay. So, medyo half geek lang kay Alex ngayon. So, yeah. Okay, lipat tayo guys. Ito very magandang pag-usapan. So, napag-usapan natin to last week nung kay Kuya Paul. So, it's a session about legalities of self-defense. So, itong magandang pag-usapan. Next topic natin is about bullying.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay.
Yes, it's such a complex topic actually.
Yeah. Who wants to start?
Sobra.
Excuse me. Wala. Okay. So,
Wala,
ako na
wala.
lang muna. All right. So, dito sa Philippines, medyo ano talaga yan. Ano tawag dito? Talagang it's a paano ba? It's really a problem. Lalo sa educational system natin. Kasi maraming mga nagkakaroon ng trauma during and mas lalo na yung after. Kahit parang years after na dala pa rin nila yung trauma nung nangyari sa kanilang pambubuli. And it prevents them from being confident, parang ganun. And like also yung decision making nila in life, of course, there's gonna be that parang, baka ganito, baka ganyan feeling na mapipigilan sila to be successful, parang ganun. So, napanood ko recently, actually kagabi lang. If mapapanood nyo siya sa Netflix, maganda siya. Si Central Intelligence, pangalan ng movie. So si The Rock at saka si Basta black guy. Comedy siya. And then
Kevin Hart?
na-touch.
In her.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Oo,
Yeah,
Kevin Hart.
yan. Okay, so maganda yun. Kasi,
Ay, okay. Oo, napanood ko yun. Ang ganda
so
nun.
parang, huwag tayo mag-spoil. Okay, pero
Okay.
na-touch nila yun. Panoorin niyo po yan siya.
Is it a movie? A movie?
Yep,
Or
it's a
series?
movie.
Okay, it's a movie.
Movie. Yeah. So, panoorin niyo siya. May part doon about bullying. So, yun, talagang pinapakita niya yung kahit like successful na yung person, meron siyang dalang bad memories and experiences yun nga sa pagbubuli niya. And parang yun, maapektuhan yung later decisions in life. And madalas pag kunwari bumalik ka dun sa parang yung trauma na yun, like you're gonna freeze talaga in that moment. So, ayun, very sad.
High school siya nun, no? Nung nangyari sa kanya yun.
High school, oo.
Yeah, high school.
Sabi
Okay.
ko, nag-spoil.
High school.
Okay, so malipat tayo. So, ako muna magkwento. Meron akong student, hindi siya mostly about bullying, pero baby pa kasi siya noon. No? So, hindi siya named up, syempre. 5 years old siya noon, pinost sa Facebook. 5 years old siya noon, tapos parang ang nangyari ata, may lalaki, babae yung student ko, and then 5 years old, so it's parang nursery pa lang, parang gano'n. Tapos ang ginawa ng lalaki, parang nilapitan nata siya, tapos parang sinipa siya, parang gano'n. Parang walang ginagawa yung student ko. Yung student ko naman, medyo palaban talaga siya, parang gano'n. Pero, kumbaga, she's minding her own business. Ang ginawa niya, nung sinipa siya, sinuntok niya sa mukha yung lalaki. So parang, ano nangyari, nagkapatawagan ata ng parents, parang gano'n. Tapos, hindi naman naging yung parents niya is pareho kami ng tawag dito. Pareho kami ng inisip, parang gano'n. So thankful ako sa parents. Parang sabi, you defended yourself, parang gano'n. And then ang nangyari, nung nalaman ko yun, nung session ko with her, kasi 1 hour lang, toddler's class, talagang kinausap ko na parang, what you did was good kasi you were defending yourself, parang gano'n. And then, trinay ko rin kausapin na anong sinabi sa'yo ng parents mo. Kasi pwede rin kasi na parang sabihin ng parents na huwag mong gagawin yun, ganyan. Kasi parang baka may trouble ka, parang gano'n. Pero yung sinasabi ko naman is parang you defended yourself and then that's good. Parang gano'n. So, malamang hindi na siya ibubuli ngayon.
Yeah.
Parang gano'n.
But the thing is, sometimes it's hard to defend yourself. Well, first, if you don't know how to, and second of all, if they're in a group. So most likely, if you're gonna defend yourself, it's not gonna be successful if you're up against a group. So luckily for her, yeah, she got out, like that. But yeah. So
yun nga, tama yung sinabi mo.
Oh.
Like, kasi pag one-on-one, parang gano'n, di ba?
Yeah. And most cases naman, they're gonna be in like a group because they're more confident and they're gonna single out, like bully out the singled out people. But yeah, I almost experienced bullying dati because when I went to high school, because I changed school when I became first year high school. So most likely you might get bullied if you're like a new transferee ganun. And your classmates with other people that are like they stayed in the school from elementary or from preschool, like that. So a funny story lang, short story. Like I was just minding my own business. Like I was a very introverted. I was just trying to sleep on my own desk, and then someone approached me, and then they're like, "Uy, nagkakarate ka, di ba?" So like, this guy, ganun. Then I went up, and then parang he was teasing me like, "Uy, ganun." He's like waking me up, di ba, ganun. Then he went in front of my desk, and then what I did lang, I just tipped him in the knee, and then he fell backwards. And then after that, no more, no more bully. He went back like to the teacher's table like that, and then all right, message sent. So
buti hindi ka binalikan.
Yeah. So it's just kasi I just did small effort like that. So luckily that happened. Nothing else happened, right?
Minsan, sobrang effective na ng mga minimal movements mo. Sobrang effective din sa other person na parang, alam nila na madedefend mo kagad yung sarili mo. Kasi minsan, kahit kunwari, for example, malakas na yung mo sa kanila. Buti nga sa'yo, hindi ka pa binalik ka eh. Minsan, di ba? For example, mas natitrigger sila pag once na mo eh. Yung mga ganong certain of people eh.
Yeah, if you try to show more force, baka that might parang be counterproductive and like, oh, lalaban to, and then he won't back down kasi he's he wants to show that he's an alpha, he's tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parang ganun.
But yeah, funny enough, after that, parang medyo tropa na kami. And then, I became part with the bullies. No.
Sabi nga kita
Just a
sa
plot
comments sa YouTube Alex, were you bullied or are you the bully?
Sorry na,
Um,
Tita Kakay.
next
Sorry to
topic.
say.
Joke lang. Okay. But yeah, there you have it.
Yeah.
Ladies, kayo naman. Any
Oo nga.
experiences?
You guys,
Ayun, have you guys, ako, for example, okay, ito. The reason why ako nag-karate because I got bullied nung grade 3. Okay. And then, lalaki siya. At first, hinahayaan ko lang siya na awayan niya ako kasi wala talaga akong pakialam sa mga taong nasa paligid ko. Kasi hinahayaan ko lang siya awayan niya ako. Though hindi ko pa alam yung term na bully na word.
Yep.
And then, hindi talaga ako aware. And then, there was this incident na nandun ako sa place na yun and nandun din siya. Tapos yun nga, sanay nga ako, di ba? Pero ito kasi parang he crossed over the line na. Sinabunutan niya ako. As in, sinabunutan niya ako. Galing dito, as in sa taas. Tapos kinaladkad niya ako sa floor. Siguro mga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds niya akong kinaladkad sa floor. And then nobody helped me. Oo. Tapos parang nakikita ko yung mga klase ko, nakatingin lang sila sa akin. Tapos parang ako, umiyak na ako kasi hawak yung buhok ko eh. Ganyan na ako, umiyak ako. Tapos after nun, parang, nag-direct ako sa advisor ko. Tapos sinabi ko yun, kung ano yung nangyari. And then, kasi parati ako nagsusumbong na parang hindi kinoconsider ng advisor ko noon. Kasi parang, bata ka, hindi sila minsan naniniwala, minsan make-up stories lang.
Yep.
And then, noong time na yun, umiiyak kasi ako. So parang, okay, totoo na yung sinasabi ng batang to. And then, sinabi niya na, patawag mo yung parents mo, ganyan. So, yan, napatawag si mommy, napatawag yung parent nung nang-bully sa akin. And then, yeah, and then, simula nung nag-decide si mommy na siguro napansin niya na babae itong anak ko, so kailangan siguro i-defend yung sarili niya. Ganun. And then, simula nung nalaman ng mga kaklase ko na nagkakarate ako, parang tinigilan na nila ako. Hindi na nila ako inahaway, hindi na nila ako binuli and stuff. Ayun, talagang nanahimik na sila. Ayun. So, talagang malaking impact din na once you know how to defend yourself. Kaya, for all of the people, kids, women, or even men, you should learn how to defend yourself kahit gaano pa kaliit or kalaki yan.
Right. Parang I'd like to say lang na if when you're doing your introductions in school, even saying that you're doing karate is already like, oh, okay. It's like they kind of take you off their target list already. Parang subconsciously. But it's kind of a double-edged sword kasi if you tell them na you're doing karate, they're gonna say, oh, sample naman dyan. Like, oh God. So sometimes I keep it a secret naman.
Sample. And also yung nangyari kay Alex kasi that's part. Actually, winarningan ako ni mama ng dati nung high school ako. Sabi, wag mo sabihin na nag-karate ka. Kasi yun nga, may some people na parang ganun. Karate ka, di ba? Ganun. They're gonna gang up on you. Parang ganun. Sige nga, pakita mo nga. They're gonna trigger. Lalo pag kunwari, ganun. Ganun ka walang kwenta yung advisor na parang hindi naniniwala or like parang alam na nga pero walang
ignore.
Walang ginagawa. Sobrang ewan ko. Hindi ko alam yung mararamdaman ko kapag ganun yung teachers parang ganun. Kasi nakuha ko na yung blessing ni Kuya Paul eh. I'm really gonna sue their asses kapag nangyari in the future sa mga anak ko. Talagang let's makikita nyo, parang gano'n sa wala kang ginagawa, parang gano'n.
Yeah.
Ayun, kasi number one, this responsibility nila na yung grounds ng school is parang maging safe haven for learning. Kasi yung mga bullied students, hindi na yan papasok. Number one, hindi sila makafocus sa studies. Number two, wala silang matutunan, syempre. And number three, hindi talaga sila nakakapasok. Parang ayaw nila pumasok, ayaw nila mag-aral. So what's gonna be their future? Diba? So parang, hindi naman magandang example, pero like, pag hinahayaan nyo yung bullying, parang there's a chance na parang yung some of your students, they're not gonna be successful people in the future.
Yeah.
So, ayun. Sobrang lack of respect lang talaga sa mga teachers na hinahayaan lang yung bullying. At saka yung, nauso kasi parang yung guidance. Napansin ko kasi sa, yung pinagdaanan kong school system, merong guidance counselor. Oo, nakakatakot yung guidance counselor. Pero like yung gagawin niya and yung steps niya after, hindi masyado convincing. Kasi hindi nagbabago yung bata eh. Alam mo naman kung effective yung program or effective yung guidance counselor kung hindi na nauulit ng bully yung nagagawa niya. Pero still, ganun pa din. Di ba? So it's the responsibility of the school. At saka pangalawa, parang meron tayong values education here in the Philippines. Bakit hindi i-emphasize yun?
Hmm.
Isang part. Dapat i-emphasize nila yung part ng bullying. Kasi treating others yun eh. Diba? So, yung mga ganong small stuff. Yung homeroom, also, they can allot some time. Parang ganon. Diba? Ewan, marami na akong sentiments talaga about yung sa ganon. Sorry, naparant ako. Iba na pala. Any experience in bullying?
To be honest, parang wala eh. Pero like, adding on to what you said nga kanina kay Prince, si Uncle Kerry ko din yung foster dad ko. Lagi niya sinasabihin ako dati na it's better to learn like yung self-defense, karate nga, pero wag mong ipapaalam sa lahat na marunong kang mag self-defense. Kasi kung kunwari, may plano silang kidnapin ka, like alam mo yun, parang I mean, in general na to, hindi na like bullying or anything. But in general, parang kunwari mayroong group of people na are planning to kidnap you, ganyan. So, parang imbis na isang tao or dalawang tao lang padala nila, ay, nagkakarate yan, kaya dapat na natin, parang ganun. So it's a skill that it's like really nice to have, pero it's something na you don't really want to, have to use talaga. Kasi syempre, alam mo yun, sino ba namang gustong makidnap, di ba? But yeah, ayun. Sa school naman, I think, nung high school, wala. Lagi lang, alam na kasi nila na nagkakarata ako, so parang medyo matagal na rin ako nagkakarata nun. Tapos parang yun nga, parang, tara, suntukin mo ako, ganyan. Sapakin kita, ganun. Tapos parang may kaklase ako na parang tumatalon-talon pa siya. Parang, tara na, suntukin. Parang ganun. So like, umaatras-atras siya. So like, sinwip ko yung paa niya, iginanon ko lang ng onti yung paa niya, so nalaglag siya. Tapos simula nun, di na rin siya nagkahamon ulit. Pero funny lang kasi nalaglag siya. Like, yun nga, yung parang kay Alex na parang like little effort lang. Kasi ginanon ko lang talaga yung paa, so parang, sige, okay. Okay, tama na.
Sige, okay, hindi na. Back out na ako.
Pero like, as a joke naman siya, hindi naman siya seryosong bully. Kaso like, lagi kasi nagyayaya, so parang, sige, gusto mo eh. Ayun, ito lang naman.
Lesson learned, parang gano'n. Kailangan
Yeah. At least.
At saka, yeah. Totoo yun. Kasi, for example, lagi kasi nababanggit Sir David yung survival skills. So, yun nga, karate is one, swimming is one. So, dalawa yun. These two skills are karate and swimming. Like any martial art and swimming. Sila yung skills na kailangan meron ka. Na it's good that you have them even though you don't need them. Don't need to use them. Parang gano'n. Kasi naman, parang you need to use them in that situation and then hindi ka marunong. Parang gano'n. So, yun yung magandang takeaways from that. So, ayun, I'll enroll na kayo sa karate. Yeah.
Exactly on KDA po. KDA only.
Okay, so, ayun. Of course, hindi naman laging physical bullying. May mga verbal din. Parang gano'n ng mga bullying. Kapag gano'n lang, it's best to ignore. Talaga. Tapos, wag masyadong isa puso. Like for example, talagang personal yung attacks, like mataba ka, or like they're saying something about your family. It's best na mag-walk out, parang ganun.
Yeah.
And wag mong didibdibin kasi kapag nag-umpisa na yun, tuloy-tuloy na yun na parang you're gonna
boil your blood eh. So
yeah, totoo
you're
yun.
gonna
And then,
think differently na.
Yeah, aside from that, yun nga, makagawa ka ng bagay na hindi mo gusto talaga or like hindi talaga ikaw yun, parang ganun.
Parang yun din kasi yung goal nila is to provoke you eh, para ikaw yung...
Yeah, laging ganun. Laging provoke.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't know that they're provoking you already. So
may mga ganun.
Yeah. Just like what my prince said, don't take it to heart. Try to like brush it off. Like, have confidence in yourself.
Yeah, totoo yun. And also yun nga, lalo kapag kunwari I have a lot of experiences sa mga students ko. They have groups of friends and then nag-aaway-aaway yung groups of friends and then they get sad. Parang ganun. So, ang sa akin lang naman is, hindi naman sa sinasabi ko na parang friends are not permanent. Parang ganun. Pero friends are not permanent. Alam mo yun, parang, yeah, yung akala mo, yung group mo ng high school or like college, talagang, yan na yung mga makakasama mo forever. No. Mag-grow apart pa rin kayo, parang gano'n. And then yung mga real people na talagang care about you, love you, yun lang yung mga magsistay. Parang gano'n. So, wag mong i-base yung decisions mo, wag mong like wholeheartedly commit yourself to the point na parang iaalay mo yung well-being mo just to
Just for
parang
them
be
to
inside.
stay.
Yeah, parang gano'n. At saka yung just to be inside the circle. Parang gano'n. Don't change yourself. Parang gano'n, di ba? Don't change yourself. You're gonna find a new circle. You're gonna find the real circle of friends na talagang makakasama mo. Parang gano'n.
Right.
So,
Dapat
yeah,
your mental health
very,
comes first din talaga.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So, yun, a lot of
Yeah.
stuff about bullying. Pero, yeah, ayun.
Yeah. And
Don't
people have to
bully.
people have to
Don't
realize
bully.
that bullying doesn't just happen in school. Yeah, it happens a lot in school, but it
Yeah.
happens most especially in like communities. Even in your family or like your relatives, that can happen
Yep.
in
Totoo yun.
work or yeah, in work. So you have to be aware of that. And I'm not saying that school is bad because school has a profound effect on a person. So it can because that's where your social life leads to, and taking away that kind of social life is gonna change how your kid's gonna think also. So but we can't help that bullying is gonna be almost always there, right? It's not just like in the Philippines, it's also everywhere, especially in very liberal countries. So it's hard to avoid really, and it's something that's almost built um, in social communities. So even I don't know how to solve bullying, diba? So I think it's just something. It's like yeah, it's hard
Meron
to
at
solve.
meron. Yeah,
Oh,
meron at meron. So, ayun. At saka madalas kasi reactionary eh. So, like the justice system in the Philippines, syempre, it's reactionary. So, mapaparusahan ka kapag ginawa mo. Pero like yung
ayan.
before mo gawin, kaya ako nababanggit yung values ed, kaya ako nababanggit yung sa homeroom.
Right,
Kasi
right.
that's parang precautionary.
Yeah.
So,
Precaution.
bago pa isipin yung bullying, parang ganun, they have to parang may something in their head na parang, wag ko gawin kasi ganito. Parang ganun. So,
You're
ayun,
right.
yun yung kulang talaga.
Pero the best action we can take, like as yung tayo, is to like raise the next generation to be better and not bully, like, diba?
Yeah. Some people would say na parang if you don't want to get bullied, parang you can have to experience it. Pero I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if that's correct. Like, kasi sometimes people don't understand how it feels to be the receiving end of like such experiences, like like bullying or like losing a loved one. Parang it's like maybe they don't know what it feels like. But I don't know if that's correct. If you need to experience it, so I'd rather just stay away.
Yeah, totoo yan. Stay away. Parang ganun. Ito na lang. I want to open up din this topic kasi nabanggit ko siya last week. Again, may sumikat sa Philippines na naging meme pa siya actually. Yung nagbubuli na different martial art, yung gamit yung mga paa. So,
Yeah.
ayun,
Oo nga.
athlete siya, nananalo siya ng mga gold medals, and then he uses his martial art to bully his classmates, parang ganun. So, kapag ganun kasi, anong nangyari actually no aftermath nun, the next session I taught, talagang I spent like an hour and a half, 3 hours na session ko, so an hour and a half, talagang kinausap ko yung students ko, talagang nag-usap na kami about kung bakit hindi nila dapat gawin yun, at kung bakit hindi ka dapat proud na ginawa mo yun, parang ganun. And talagang in-explain ko sa kanila, dojo kung study talaga na solid. And then, nakakatuwa kasi yung kung saan ako nagtuturo, yung secretary nila, syempre hindi ako babanggit. Shoutouts na lang. Parang sinabi sa akin na parang, Sensei Prince, ang galing nung ginawa nyo, na salamat kasi ginawa nyo yun, na in-inform nyo yung mga students nyo na hindi dapat ginagawa yun. Parang ganun. Kasi yung mga iba daw atang nagtuturo din doon na martial arts, kung saan ako nagtuturo, hindi nila ginawa yun. So, ako lang talaga yung nag-in-depth na talagang in-explain ko kasi yun. na parang hindi mo dapat gawin yun, ganyan. So, ayun, kasi totoo yun eh. Dun sa batang yun na nangbubuli, gamit yung martial art niya, siguro hindi na-stress sa kanya ng coaches niya at ng parents niya na hindi niya dapat ginagawa yun. Parang gano'n. Or hindi niya dapat ginagamit. Kasi, like, hindi ko alam. Masarap parusahan yung bata. Pero kung isipin mo deeper na parang ba't niya ginagawa yun, merong effect yung environment sa kanya. So, kung paano siya pinalaki, siguro inside the home, and also dun sa loob ng training. Paano siya mag-training, paano yung coaches niya, ano yun, puro skill lang. Parang gano'n. Kaya I'm so proud na I'm into karate. Totoo yun. Na aside from we learn how to defend ourselves, talagang merong dojo kun study na parang tuturuan ka ng values, parang gano'n. Parang magkaroon ka ng developed moral compass talaga sa decision making mo. So hindi lang sa paggamit mo ng karate, but also in life in general, parang gano'n. So ayun, kailangan tayo I want to share din sa inyo yun. Kayo yung mga black belts, Ivana, Alex, Ella. You also have to be like that. And also, if meron kayong maging students, para maging ganun din sila in the future. Kasi your students are gonna be instructors din. Basta, yung tama sinabi ni Ivana, you break the cycle. Parang gano'n. You create a new one. You create a positive one, a productive one para tuloy-tuloy yung maging ganong change. So, yun. Is magandang change para sa
Yeah.
atin. Just to share.
Yeah.
Last
So
na yan.
so buti nga martial arts like teaches like values rin eh. And I think that's
And
what's
Not all.
discipline talaga.
Not
Oo
all.
nga. I think
Okay,
that's
not all.
what other Western fighting styles like are lacking in like let's say boxing or maybe kickboxing or maybe
Yeah.
MMA. I don't think I don't know, but I don't know if they teach like these kinds of values, and they might be especially sports like those, they might be wanting to like test it out on other people because
Yep.
because they learn new stuff. So maybe this I want to see how effective it is. So
Yes.
I hope they also like teach us that kind of values like that. Na parang don't use it on just on anyone, right? Diba?
It's a very
So
good distinction kasi tulad na sinabi mo, it's a sport. So, martial arts, if it's really a martial art, kailangan nandun talaga yung kasama yung values. Pero
yeah,
if it's just a sport, dun yung parang, you just upgrade your skills. You learn how to punch. For example, boxing. You learn how to punch. Oh, bahala ka na. Marunong ka na sumuntok. Marunong ka na mag-hook.
mm,
Marunong ka na mag-straight. Parang ganun. So, hindi na tinuturo parang, don't use this on other people. Kasi parang, for them, for the coaches siguro, na the pad holders, alam mo na dapat yan. Parang ganun. Pero hindi parang alam mo na dapat yan. There are
yeah.
still people na alam nila na hindi nila dapat gawin, but they still do it for
Oh,
some unknown reason.
yeah, and sometimes you even hear the news like there's some kind of like different standards. Like if you hear like someone from taekwondo or someone from karate do this to someone a bully, and then it becomes big news. But karate is like that. But when you hear like, oh, this guy was a boxer, not and this guy was trained in this parang MMA, but it's normal na he does that kind of like stuff. Like they don't say, oh, boxing's bad. No, they don't do that. Diba? It's just
Yeah.
like for the martial artists. So yeah, there's that distinction where martial arts should teach, and I think there's a lack of thereof in other Western sports, fighting sports.
Yeah.
Fighting
So,
sport.
yeah.
We're gonna touch on MMA later. So, mamaya yung mga ganun, Alex.
Oh yeah.
Masyado excited si Alex.
wrong
So,
wrong transition. Wrong transition.
yeah, wrong transition. So, panglima pa yun actually na
Ang layo,
Oh,
biglang
we
nag-jump.
spoiled it.
Biglang
Okay.
nag-jump.
si Alex biglang second topic, biglang boom. So, yun. That's it about bullying.
Oh, yeah.
Siguro. So, yun. Sana may takeaways kayo doon. Next up, guys, real life experiences. So, ito maganda kasi we're gonna open up times wherein parang our lives were potentially in danger, parang gano'n, and then what we did to remedy or to avoid that situation. So, ladies, kayo na mauna, syempre.
Sino mauna? Ako muna?
Yeah.
Sige, ikaw muna, Ella. Go.
Very alphabet.
Alphabetically.
No, si Alex. Hindi, una si Ella. Go, Ella.
Alex.
Okay na,
Okay.
Ella. Ikaw na una.
Okay. So, ano yun? Bale, I was on my way to training nung sa Cubao. And then, I'm not a fan of putting my phone and wallet sa bag. Okay? I'm not a fan of putting my wallet and phone sa bag. lagi akong nasa bulsa lang.
Oo.
Lagi akong sa bulsa. Yung, kaya isa pa to, maraming beses na akong nawalan ng coin purse dahil sa mga gano'n na hindi ko namamalayan. Merong one time nga pagbaba ko ng LRT sa may Vito Cruz, sabi ko, bakit nawawalan ako ng wallet? Hindi ko namalayan. Pero yeah, anyway, moving on. Hindi ko, kasi yun nga, lagi akong hawak yung phone ko. Nag-phone ako lagi kahit sa ang public places. Like, wala akong pakialam sa paligid ko. Ganun ako. And then, hindi ko alam na parang minamataan na pala ako. Yun siya. Tapos, nung paakit na ako ng bus, may nararamdaman ako, kasi yung phone ko is on the left side of my pocket. Tapos parang nararamdaman ko, yung phone ko, biglang gumaganon, umaangat. As in, nagsislid sa pocket ko. Lagi nagsislid sa pocket ko. Sabi ko, bakit parang gumagalaw yung phone ko? Tapos sakto, pagkahawak ko, hawak na pala ni Kuya yung phone ko. Yung pa may fingerprint yung phone ko. So, basta iPhone yun. May fingerprint. Doon yung hinawakan. So, parang unti-unti niyang hinahawakan. Naramdaman ko nga. So, parang yung kahit very minimal lang, yung self-awareness mo, kailangan very open.
Yeah.
Yung
Yeah.
yung kahit ganun lang siya, kahit gaano ka pa, kung kahit gaano pa niya kabagal kunin, naramdaman ko pa eh. Tapos yun, pag hawak ko, as in, siniko ko siya ng talagang malakas. Kasi kung hindi, tuluyan niya makukuha yung phone ko. Tapos after a while, same din. Sabi ko yung, ano naman, yung coin purse ko naman, unti-unti natatanggal. Unti-unti, sa kabila. Yung phone ko is on the left side. Yung coin purse ko
Isang
is
ride
on the
yan?
right
Napakamalas
side.
mo namang tao.
Is this the same simultaneously?
Ano ba to? Sorry.
Hindi ko rin alam.
LRT?
Wala.
No. Bus station.
Bus. Okay, bus. Tapos
Bus station,
kabilaan. Wow.
I guess, oo.
Sila.
Basta
Baka
siguro,
magkasama sila.
magkasama sila na minataan
Pagkastiko
ako.
mo, Ella, dun sa isa, ano nangyari?
Nakababa si Kuya. As in, nakababa talaga siya. Nakita ko pa eh. Kasi hindi niya ako kagad sinundan. Yun, that's a good thing na bigla siyang nakababa. As in malakas yun eh. Kasi sa dibdib ko eh. Buti nga, hindi sa baka magkaroon pa ng gulo. Pero, hindi eh. Kasi angat ako, andito siya sa baba ko. So, hindi ko abot. So, yung dibdib lang yung nasiko ko. And then, yun nga yung pangalawa. Wala akong nagawa. Pero yung awareness ko that time, sabi ko, shucks, yung wallet ko naman atin kasunod kasi unti-unting na nagsislit sa pocket ko. Ayun, bigla akong hinawakan, gano'n. And then, after a while, sa bus na yun, ongoing kami, narinig ko, may isang guy na, kung sino man po nakakuha ng cellphone at wallet ko, please pakibalik. So, parang at that time, natatakot ako kasi you will never know, baka may nakuha na pala sa'yo, hindi mo alam. Sakto, lahat ng mahalagang gamit is hawak ko lang. Wala akong pakialam sa bag ko kasi laman lang ng bag ko is pampalit. Ganun. Kasi on the way ako sa training noon.
Wala siyang pakialam sa G niya, guys.
So that was the first.
Torito ba yun?
Joke lang. Mahal pa yan, ha? Pati yung belt niya, mahal, pero wala siyang pakialam doon. Joke lang.
Yung belt ko naman, iwan ko lang sa ano. Yun. Wait lang, may second pa. Alam niyo yung bag na Jansport na yung usong-uso way back?
Yung madililas-lasin.
Usong Jansport na on. Yun. Di ba may second pocket yun? Di ba? Yun, dun sa part na yun, hindi ako naglalagay ng kahit anong gamit doon. Kasi alam ko, madaling buksan, madaling ganunin. Kaya hindi ako naglalagay. So, pasakay ako ng jeep noon, pauwi ako. And then, hindi ko rin talaga alam. Yun yung sinasabi ko, kailangan maging, kahit wala kayong pakialam, pero still be aware sa mga surroundings nyo. Pasakay na ako ng jeep noon. And then, yung right leg ko, yung unang hakbang sa jeep, ayun, bala nakahakbang na ako, yung right leg ko nakahakbang na. And then, yung left leg ko is still on the ground. Yun nga. Tapos, ang bilis buksan ni Kuya yung bag ko. As in, yung unang ganun pa lang, naramdaman ko na. Tapos, nag-reaction lang. As in, talagang pure reaction. Mawashi Gary sa gilid. Pam!
Talaga? Oh, shit.
Oo. As in, mawashi Gary. Hindi eh. Alam mo yun eh. Kahit, I don't know if ganun ba reaction yun.
Nasaan ka? Sorry, nasaan ka?
Yung
nakikinig, no?
Basta jeep na lang. Pauwi na ako.
Nasipa mo siya? Jeep? Sa loob ng jeep?
Nandito kasi hindi pa. Sabi ko, isang hakbang. Isang leg. Yung isang leg ko is on the
kaya
ground.
mo nga siya sipain.
Gano'n. Oh.
don't try this
Pwede
at
pa
home,
ako
guys.
pumelo. Pwede pa ako
Joke lang.
pumelo. Hindi ko rin alam paano ko siya nagawa. Hindi ko talaga alam paano ko siya nagawa. So, nakahakbang
Galing,
na
ah.
ako nun.
Ah,
Ang bilis nga ng reaction ko. Tapos, basta na ano ko siya dito sa left. Kasi right leg ginagamit ko sipa.
Inis ko
Tapos
nasa jeep,
yun. Oo,
nakasabit
kasi
sa'yo eh.
base leg ko. No,
Hulog
hindi.
siya.
Pasakay pa lang.
Si Ella po sumasabit
Pasakay sa
dito.
jeep.
Please nabanggi. Pasensya na.
Sabi.
Pasensya na po. Joke
Oy,
lang.
never ka pa na-try yun. Pero yeah,
Masaya, sumabit
Masaya,
sa
masaya
jeep.
ako nga.
Sorry, mga lalaki lang pwede. Sorry.
Yun yung hindi ko makalimutan kasi imbes na mapahiya ka, ay imbes na maging proud ka sa sarili mo kasi na-defend
Yeah.
mo. Kasi at walang nakuha sa'yo, the fact lang is yung pagsakay ko ng jeep, pinagtitignan ako ng mga tao. Sabi ko, anong ginawa ng babaeng to? Wala lang kasi imbes na parang okay ka lang ba? Wala bang nakuha sa'yo? Di ka ba nasubukan? Or something like that. Walang ganun. Ang ginawa lang nila, tinignan lang nila ako. Parang after ko pa ma-realize na, walang nagtanong sa akin. Yung kasi may kausap ako that time, kunento ko yun. Wala bang taong nag-approach sa'yo kung may nakuha ba or wala, ganyan-ganyan. Wala naman. But yeah, those were the days na hindi ko makakalimutan. Yung mawashigiri. And nakakatawa rin, kasi nasaktan si kuya. Siguro hindi niya in-expect na may mag-washigiri around us sa kanya na babae. Kasi ganun pakalakas. And kaya, ayun. Yun yung experience ko.
Actually, maganda yun, Ella. Kasi maganda yung mga na-touch on na points mo yung. Lalo yung una, yung sumigaw siya. Actually, kapag ganyan guys, nanakaw, ayaw nila na may maka-find out. So, ang panlaban mo dyan is ipahiya mo sila kagad. So, kunyari, may nakukuha sa'yo. Takasan mo kagad. Parang, bakit mo kinukuha? Gaganon ka sa...
Yeah.
Gaganon yun. Oh shit. So, mag-freeze talaga siya. Kasi parang, alam mo yun, siyempre, di ba? Ganito yun ha. Maganda yun guys. Kasi number one. Parang alarm yun na parang titingin na lahat siya. So, hindi niya na gagawin. Sobrang lakas naman loob niya ang gagawin niya pa. Right? So, pangalawa, kung sakali man na wala talagang kinukuha sa'yo, tapos parang yung kaya dapat yung, bakit mo yung kinukuha? Ganun lang. Pagtitinginan ka lang ng mga tao kasi. So, hindi mo sinabi parang magtanakaw. Kasi pag ganun, pwede kang i-accuse na parang slander, parang ganun. Parang sino pinako nito magnanakaw, wala namang ginagawa. Kailangan lang malapit sa'yo yung attention. So, parang, so ganito number one, na-protektahan ang sarili mo. Kung sakaling yung meron na kumukuha sa'yo, na-protektahan ang sarili mo. Number two, parang napahiya mo siya. Talagang, medyo mapapaisip na yan. And number three, kung wala naman talaga kinukuha sa'yo, wala kang na-slander. Okay? Wala kang sinabing masama. Hindi mo sabihin na magnanakaw, mga ganun. Or number four, meron pa, kung sakali man na wala talaga nangyayari, bigla ka lang sumigaw, mukha ka lang baliw.
That's the worst case scenario. Pero
worst case. Ano naman, hindi ka naman kilala. Hindi ka kilala ng mga to Public transport. Hindi ka kilala ng mga yan. Ano naman, kung isipan kang baliw. Pag-isipan kang baliw. Walang problema. Di ba? So, yun, very nice takeaway, Ella. Pangalawa, yung sa sipa, hindi ko alam kung anong sabihin ko. Hindi ko alam kung anong sabihin ko.
Reaction na lang kasi talaga siya. Hindi ko talaga masasabi. Everything was reaction. Even yung pagsiko ko, reaction. Yung pag-ikot ko, reaction.
Train tayo na gano'n. Kaya ayoko ginugulat din ako Si Jaja mahilig manggulat Yung parang ayoko talagang ginugulat ako Kasi, alam mo yun, madaling magbato kasi, hindi, kumbaga awareness Awareness yun, awareness.
Actually, even for example, kahit hindi naman for example, may friend ka or gusto kang hampasin, alam mo yung parang may kusang reflex, ganyan, or iiwas ka, di ba? Ganun. So, parang very grateful na rin na train tayo in that kind of way. Talaga.
Ikikwento ko sana mom ko, kaya lang ayaw ko sabihin dito. Let's leave it at there.
Naka-live pala.
Yeah.
Okay, move tayo. Iba na. Any real life experiences?
Ayun, yung sa akin, hindi ko nagamit yung yung skills ko sa karate. Pero ayun, galing ako sa training rin. Usually kasi, yung route ko is MRT and then jeep tapos van para diretso sa Cavite, Bacoor, nung nasa Bacoor pa kami. Kaso, parang sabi ko, ay, mas madali pala pag nag-bus ako from MRT to going to Las Piñas. Tapos bababa ako somewhere and then jeep pa uwi. Parang ganon. So, ayun, yung bus ko, usually kasi, may overpass kasi. Tapos parang, yung binababaan ko is after nung flyover. After nung flyover, doon ako bumaba kasi maliwanag, ganyan. Before ng flyover, like madilim, tapos wala masyadong dumadaan kasi end of expressway, end of coastal road yun. So parang liblib talaga siya, wala masyadong ilaw, ganon. May time na nakatulog ako. Which is wag niyong gagawin talaga pag nagko-commute is matulog talaga kasi you have to be aware of your surroundings. Kaya, yeah, lalo if, you know,
Lumampas ka na sa station, no? Fuck.
Actually,
yeah,
been
ayun.
there once.
Been
So,
there
ayun,
5 times.
nasa nasa bus. Nakatulog ako. Pagkagising ko, sumisigaw sila, sa pote, ganyan. So parang
Oo.
ako, nalimpungatan ako. So parang, para po, ganyan. So bumaba agad ako. Hindi ko alam na before pa lang ng flyover. Ako, parang, ewan ko, medyo social anxiety na ayoko nang sabihin na, ay, sa kabila pa po pala ako. Kasi tumigil na yung bus eh. So parang ayoko naman maglakad. Nasa dulo pa ako. So parang ayoko maglakad. Tapos, ay, sorry po pala. Doon pa pala sa dulo. Ganun. So parang, ayun, bumaba na lang ako. Madilim. Tapos umuulan. So parang naglabas ako payong, ganyan. Tapos, napansin ko, like, for my peripheral vision lang, na may sumusunod na sa akin na, alam mo yun, naka-cap, naka-hoodie, ganyan. So parang ako, naka-cap ba siya at hoodie dahil umuulan? Or it's sketchy na for me eh. So parang, sige, doon ako sa like, binilisan ko na yung lakad ko kasi nga, madilim nga talaga. Like, yung susunod na ilaw pa is medyo malayo pa. Tapos umuulan talaga. So parang, hindi ko rin makita kasi nakapayong ako eh. So parang, sinara ko na yung payong ko kasi para makita ko siya lalo, clearly. Kasi, awan ko, parang feeling ko mas vulnerable ako pag may payong. So, naglalakad ako sa ulan, mabilis yung lakad ko, bumibilis din yung lakad niya. So parang, I mean, nafe-feel mo talaga eh. Hindi ka naman lilingon ng ganun. Kasi syempre pag nakita mo na siya, parang sasabihin niya na, eto na, habulin ka na, ganyan. So parang, pasimpleng tingin lang sa gilid, tapos makikita mo na yung likod mo, ganun. So ayun, medyo helpful rin yung peripheral vision talaga and awareness. So ayun, binisan yung lakad ko and then like tumakbo na, nung medyo madilim na, yung super dilim na talaga, yung wala talaga ilaw, tumakbo na ako kahit medyo baha na. So parang nanakampake, mabasa yung sapatos ko, ganyan. Tapos like humabol talaga ako dun sa may mga ilaw na street lights na, and doon na kasi yung sakay ng jeep. So parang pagdating ko doon, lumingon ako around me to see if nandun pa yung guy. Tapos parang wala na. Tapos parang, awan ko, feeling ko that time, like, walang nangyari. Pero, baka may mangyari. So, awan ko, intuition din. Parang, hindi siya aantayin mo pa na mangyari bago ka
Mag-act.
mag-act on it. So, yeah. Awan ko, parang, na-train lang din na kailangan aware ka sa surroundings mo. Yun lang din talaga is really important kapag nagko-commute, lalo as like female na parang really vulnerable to attacks like these days.
Thankful pa nga tayo kasi we know this kind of things. Paano pa kayo mga taong walang knowledge about it,
Totoo yun. Kasi kunyari, very good awareness pala, iba na on your part. Siguro number 1, huwag kang social anxiety. Hindi tumambay ka dun sa harap ng bus, sabihin mo, kuya, dun pa pala, pasensya na. Kesa pagdaanan mo yung gano'n. Yeah, hindi. Naintindihan ko yan kasi may kakilala din akong ganyan na yung ganyan klaseng social anxiety. So, ayun. Number 2, maganda yung ginawa mong defense. Defense yun, guys, So, hindi yung defense na parang kailangan yung may attack agad. So, even yung may intent pa lang, alam na yun. Kasi, preventive, very good. Ang tingin kasi sa easy target. So, kung marunong ka na parang, patingin-tingin ka nun, peripheral ka, medyo nag-alert na siya na parang, dito easy target. So, alis na siya. So, yung ganun simpleng bagay lang, pasensya na lang talaga sa gamit at sapatos ni Ivana. Pero, ayun, very good. Totoo yan kasi, alam mo yun, di ba? Kung inantayin mo may mangyari pa, di ba? Yun yung mas masama eh.
Talaga eh.
Tsaka mahirap, super. 'Di ba? Di mo alam kung baka may hawak pala. Ganun. Or kung ano pala yung gustong gawin, parang ganun. Siyempre, babae ka din.
To prevent it na talaga.
Preventive.
Safe talaga.
Prevention is better than cure. Diba?
Obviously.
Sa kahit saan bagay.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing, Ivana. Alex, ikaw. Kumusta?
Nah,
Yung mga ganun
in
ba?
my part naman, I don't have much experience, pero I'd like to share the experience of others na lang. Like, and I think this is true in any kind of in any situation for self-defense. Yeah, try to prevent it na lang and try to have that kind of awareness to, to keep yourself safe. You have to be aware about the people around you, what they have, or and their intentions if you can. And I'd like to share one funny story lang from my classmate dati in high school. It's like I think he completely shut off his awareness. Okay, because there's one guy when he was walking back home. One guy approached him. Parang, uy kuya, pero pwede ba pair up ng phone mo kasi emergency tatawan ko yung ganun. Ginawa niya, oh sige kuya. Mas mama, lumakad na lang paalis. Mas mamaya, wala na siyang phone. So like, that was like the stupidest thing he ever done. Don't do that. Don't put what do you call that?
Yes.
Yeah, your valuables to other strangers.
Yep.
And one more thing I like to share lang. Like I just thought of it because of Ella's situation. Not really related, pero the thing is, in any kind of public place that has security, don't rely on security guards. Okay, because if you are in a situation where it already escalated, most
Yep.
likely the people around you will not are like gonna be watch. They're just gonna watch. Okay, you have to assume that they're just gonna watch. No one's gonna help you. You have to assume no one's gonna help you, especially the security guards. Because even I have like a relative like nagbubugan sa sa lobby floor ng nila where they're staying, and then the security guards were just watching. It was like a 2v4, and then they're just watching. Wala. After that, they got fired na.
Oh, they deserve
Yeah, they
nilang
deserve that because they
ma-fire.
did. That's their job. That's their job.
Kaya nga
Yeah,
eh.
true.
Okay, so if there happens to be a situation where things escalated to that point, do not rely on the security guards talaga because they're just there. Most of the time,
Kung simpleng tao nga lang eh.
yeah.
Security guard pa kaya?
Well, they should be the one on it talaga. Like that's their job. That's their job. Like to help the residents or help the people in the to stop fights. But don't completely rely on them. So yeah, again, awareness. You have to be aware of your valuables. What I do when I go out, I used to do this before, but now I don't. I don't wear my watch anymore. I don't wear my dress watch anymore. I just use my phone to check the time, and then if I can, I store my valuables inside my bag na. And I have a bag. If I can, is it over here? No, it's not over there. It's like a sling bag lang. And always put your bag in front if you're like in a crowded public place. Put your bag in front. And what's nice with my bag is that it has like multiple like pockets, so most of them are easily accessible. And as long as it's in front of you, then it's kind of safe, naman. You can put it at your back if the people around you are not that near. But if it's a crowded place, yeah, do what you do in like LRT or MRT stations. Put it in front of you. Okay. Yeah. So
Dapat.
yeah, especially pockets. Be careful with pants or shorts with like shallow pockets talaga.
Yeah.
I have pants like those. I don't wear them anymore. Yeah. So yeah, if it has deep pockets, it's good. But I really put my stuff inside the bag. So that's for me. The theft in Philippines happens a lot, especially in the sketchy areas. So
Yeah.
you guys gotta be careful. Yeah. Always be aware.
Oh, kaya nga
Yeah.
tatlo yung wallet ko eh. Nasa mga ganyan
Really?
eh.
Dapat yung mga
Oo.
valid ID wala na dyan, ano? Yun yung
Hindi,
mahirap.
yun kasi yun the reason why tatlo. Kasi ilang beses na ako nawalan ng wallet.
Nawala
So,
na nakawan.
Both. Parang, yung isa kasi,
Okay.
yung sa LRT, yung una, hindi ko na malayan. Wala na yung, talagang ang galing, hindi ko alam paano. Nawala na yung, nasa 500 something yung laman doon. Tapos, yun na yung pang ano ko throughout the day. Tapos sabi
yeah,
ko,
that's rough.
shucks, paano ko? Paano ko makaka-survive? Wala akong pera,
Yeah.
ganyan, ganyan.
Yeah.
Oo, kaya simula nun, tapos basta yun. So, simula nun, separated lang coin purse. Separated
Yeah.
yung from daily, yung coin purse kasama na doon yung pang transpo mo. Separated
Yes.
yung pang
Oh.
daily mo, and separated yung cards.
Yep, card.
All
Wait.
of
Totoo yan, totoo yan.
Your coin purse is your main parang commuting Like, put your
Oo,
beat card
yun yung
there
dapat
or your
nilalabas mo.
Oo.
Yeah, yeah.
your wallet
Totoo
should like
yan.
contain your ID, so keep it really safe. Tuck
Ilalim
tucked
talaga
in.
ng bago.
Oh, that's what I do eh.
Forget na. Kasi
Oo.
Get it compartment.
sinaslash, di ba? Yung bago.
Sinaslash.
Yeah.
Yung mga Jansport,
May
di ba?
mga bags na sinashlash talaga.
If you have a
Galingan
jacket,
nila eh.
if it has an inside pocket,
Shoutout
your
sa
jacket.
may ay ng Jansport.
Oh,
Jansport, ano ba?
Ayun, pwede rin yun.
Eh,
Pero
yun yung mga
hindi,
bag nyo.
May bag rin ako na parang, like, pag uwi ko, ano siya, bago kasi tapos parang pag uwi ko, nakita ko
Ito na iba na. Ayun.
yeah,
Hmm.
tapos parang hindi ko alam kung saan galing. Feeling ko sa commute. Ang funny kasi lahat ng mga experiences ko na like yung close contact is galing talaga ako sa training sa karate. So parang, ano ba pinag-aaral?
yeah. I think it's really good to invest in a good bag. You
Yeah,
know,
good. Yun nga
something
parang,
that's not slashable or kasi
may quality siya kasi parang yung slash nila parang ang tagal nilang tinrabaho eh.
Herschel yun, di ba?
Herschel.
Herschel yung, actually, isa sa pinakamagandang bag. Hindi naman sa ilan ako. Herschel. Makapal.
Herschel,
And then-
baka naman,
sponsor
sponsor.
naman.
And then when you open it up, may isa pang pocket doon na ang kapal niya.
Yeah.
Na pwede
Oo.
mong ilagay kahit ano doon. And then, there's a lot of zippers din sa loob.
Pati
Na
yung
pwede
outside,
mong paglagyan.
meron siyang parang,
Oo.
I don't know if we
Yeah,
should
pag
be
ganun.
talking about this kasi the mga robbers are gonna know where to look na eh. No, more than that. No, the joke lang.
In line with that, no, parang nagiging biroan namin yan ni na Papa tsaka ni Nicolay. Nicolay, kapatid ko. Kasi binilan siya ng bag, 3,000 pesos, pack safe, alam niyo yun.
Oh.
Yun. Yung bag talaga na yun, ano talaga yun. Shoutout, ba naman, pack safe. Yun talagang anti-theft yung bag. So yung designs niya, anti-theft. Merong parang locks doon sa zippers, yung mga ganung bagay. Yung mga locks para sa zippers, tapos matibay yung bag, waterproof, yung mga ganung features. Pero mahal. Tapos yun, parang, anong nangyari, yung bag ko kasi nun, bench ata or something. Libre lang ng plan ko. Shoutout sa Globe. Baka naman, Globe.
Alin ba, bench or globe?
Kasi yung globe kasi, may libre akong points. Tapos yung points, pinambibili ko sa bench.
Oo nga.
So yun, lagi ako may free merch sa bench. So thank you bench, baka naman. And then yun, yung bag ko bench. Tapos si Papa, parang sinasabi niya, parang si Nicolay, tinatanong ako, parang ano ba yung bag mo? Ano ba yung anti-theft? Tapos parang yung biro ko, hindi, ano to? Pro-theft. Tapos, yung mga ganong biruan lang. Pero yun, very nice. Totoo yun. Kailangan maganda mag-invest sa mga ganong klaseng bags. And kung hindi naman, parang increase your awareness talaga. Totoo yun. Pag nagko-commute, lagay mo sa harap. Huwag ka na mag-isip. Alam mo yun? Kaya yung mga iba talaga, hindi ko maintindihan. Sasakay ng jeep, nasa likod yung backpack, di ba? Iuupo lang nila yun. Hindi ko maintindihan.
Iuupo nila.
Iuupo lang nila yun. Hindi ko maintindihan. Pati yung mga, sorry?
Sa MRT rin, ang daming ganun na nasa likod lang yung bag. Like, di ba sila nahihirapan?
Ewan. Di nahihirapan. Or like, parang okay lang.
Napaparanoid din lang ako pag ganun.
Totoo yun. Dapat nasa harap talaga yung bag mo. Para kita mo. Alam mo yun.
Kung hindi sa harap, nasa baba. Minsan.
Kunyari, nakaupo ka. Pwede mo sa feet mo. Parang gano'n. Daga naman ang feet mo. Yung mga gano'n bang, basta yung hindi lang, hindi madali na parang kunin. Parang gano'n. Or like parang, ako kasi, just to share, no, lagi ako natutulog pag commute. So yun, sa awa ng Diyos, hindi talaga
Ako din.
Hindi pa talaga ako na-hold up, mga gano'n, hindi naman sa inaano ko, sa wini-wish ko. Pero totoo talaga, siguro dahil yun ang awareness ko din. Tulog ako, lagi ako natulog sa jeep. Pagkabayad ko sa jeep, UST, pa-uwi, 1 hour biyahe, tulog talaga ako. No joke. Tapos may time pa na 2 bags ko, as in talaga, isa pa ako yun, pinupulupot ko yung sling ako. Yung mga ganun klaseng awareness talaga, kailangan mo yun eh. So, ayun. Wala akong experience, pero itong experience ko is ililink ko na lang sa ating next topic kasi anong oras na. women vulnerability in the Philippines. So ito tulad ng si Ivana kanina, magandang topic na pasok niya. Si Ella, ganun din. Madalas sa targets yung mga women and yung mga sa tingin nilang easy target. Kamo na mga payat na lalaki, maliliit na tao, ganun, like mga babae in general, lalo yung mga, yung, alam mo yun, mukhang meek na people, yan talagang target nila. Kasi gusto nila easy target lang. Come and go lang, like mga snatchers. Kuha lang, alis na. Or like, hold up, alis na agad. Ganun. Yun ang talagang gusto nila. So, ayun, may dalawa akong kukwento, siguro. Ito muna yung
Ako
first.
din later.
Okay. So, this is the
friend
first.
naman to. Yun.
Sige, friend. Ako din, mga friends ko kasi wala akong mga kwento. So,
Hindi ka naman
mga
women
women sila. Sabagay. So, ayun. So, una, yung isa kong friend from college. Anong nangyari sa kanya? Parang, nagulat ako kasi nag-chat siya sa akin kaagad nun. So, parang sabi niya, Prince, magkano ba yung sessions? Paano ba mag-enroll sa karate? Ganun. So, parang nagulat naman ako. Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi niya, kasi ganito nangyari. Sa, ano siya, sa kaya ng jeep. Tapos yung barker, yung nagtatawag, packet daw siya, bigla daw siya niyakap.
Uy.
Uy, yung mga ganong sabog
Ano,
na ano. Ano
ay,
kasi yun
sorry.
eh. Alam mo, kung ako kasi, ano na yun eh. Sexual harassment na yun eh.
Oo nga.
Ako lang. Sexual harassment na yun eh. Kumaga yung, number one, hindi siya magandang biro. Catcalling, ayaw ko ng catcalling. Yung mga tricycle driver, pasensya na po tricycle driver, jeepney driver, mga tambay, yung mga nandiyan lang sa gilid, may yan ng catcall, mga tambay talaga. So, yun, you make the streets of the Philippines unsafe for women. So, dapat catcall, kulong ka agad.
Bawal bastos law.
Bawal bastos law sa QC, okay? Pero hindi pa rin effective eh. Ako lang taga-QC ako eh. Wala akong nalaman na parang, ito nahuli kasi bastos.
Oo nga.
Ito nahuli kasi na-catcall. Taga-QC ako Wala pa rin. So, law, may mga law. Yung implementation, yung kulang.
Yung implement, and enforcement, no? Yeah.
Yeah, enforcement. Yeah. Totoo yun.
Sa mga tao na, huwag mong gawin yan. Like, di ba? Don't make
Hindi,
them.
tsaka parang alam na nila yun, pero gagawin pa rin nila yun. Meron gagawa. So parang, wala ka sa preventive eh. Yung gano'n, nandun ka na sa solution na agad. So, ayun lang. Yun, that's one. So, yun, naawa ko sa kanya. Sabi, trauma yun. Sabi ko, ganito na lang. Next time, ganito. Gawin mo. Diminetso ka, gano'n. Tapos, tingin-tingin ka lagi sa likod mo. Be aware. Laging gano'n. Yun lang, mga safe tips na binigay ko sa kanya. Hindi naman siya nag-enroll. So, ayun, shoutout sa kaibigan ko. Hindi ko pa pangalan, syempre. And then I have another,
Enroll ka na.
Enroll ka na.
Tinatouch
Bigyan ka naman discount.
Discount code. Yan. May isa akong friend, ito mas dire. Friend ko siya from work. So, nangyari, parang, yung mga normal na parang manyak sa jeep. Okay, so parang tatlo ata, gano'n. Yung isa na dun sa harap, tapos katabi niya yung dalawa. Tapos yung isa, parang, taga-stop lang, basta ginit na siya, sinandwich siya. So, ayun, parang, ang nangyari is, yung isa, talagang pinipigilan na siya para makausog. And then yung isa, siya yung parang naniniko. Yung naniniko sa breasts, ganun, tapos naniniko sa private part, na nanghahawak ng hita, yung mga ganun. So, ako talaga, nakaka-trauma yun. I completely despise talaga yung mga manyak sa jeep, manyak sa bus. Yung mga ganung klaseng tao talaga, yun, diretso kulong dapat yun eh. Ako lang Kasi, hindi kailangang super dire ng offense or like ginawa para mapunish ng gano'n eh. Kasi alam mo yun, trauma yun eh.
Trauma, nga.
Totoo yun, trauma yun. Di ba?
Mental, psychological na yun.
Yun.
Damage.
Yeah, sobra yun. Grabe yun, lalo pag women. Di ba? Kasi, alam mo yun, hindi naman pwede kasi na parang, mag-ano ka na lang, mag-grab ka na lang bilang defense. Parang, what the hell? Di ba?
That's some people would say na, don't wear clothes kasi na review.
Yan. Totoo.
Yun pa isa.
That's
not even,
hindi rin magandang ano yun. Hindi rin magandang, tawag dito. Advice yun. Kasi that's parang, ang nangyari is, minanyak siya. Na hindi siya nagpamanyak. Alam mo yun? So, focus ka dun sa minanyak siya. So, yun. Nung nalaman ko yung ito, syempre, nalungkot naman ako. And then, pinayuhan ko siya. Number one, ganito gagawin nyo guys sa ganung situation Kapag nasa jeep kayo, okay, gitna kayo, may mga pasakay, usog kayo lagi sa dulong left or dulong right. Huwag kayo papasandwich. Okay? Lagi kayong uusap. Kunyari, may 3 tao dito, may 1 tao dito. Isa ka lang sa gitna. Kapag kunwari, may mga bumaba, usap ka kaagad sa far left mo or sa far right mo. Para at the least, isang side lang yung kayang pag-sandwichan sa'yo. Next tip, kapag nakakaramdam ka na ng ganun, the best thing na pwede mong gawin sa sarili mo, again, is to draw attention.
Oo.
Okay, so hindi parang manyak, or something. Hindi ganun kagad. Kasi again, pwedeng slander, pwedeng mga ganun. Pag nagkabaranggayan, parang sinabihan ako nito na manyak daw ko, wala namang ginagawa. Yung mga ganun. So, kailangan mo lang is mag-draw ng attention. So, parang, sumigaw ka. Yung mga
Ay,
ganun.
naalala niyo yung video na, sorry. Yung video
Ayun,
na,
sige.
like, yung, sa bus to nag-viral to kaso, yung, ba't nilalabas mo yung ano mo, gano'n.
Yan. Sige, mamaya. Pag-usapan natin yan.
Grabe na.
Maganda yan. Maganda yan. Mamaya yan. Paskong Pasko. Yun, iba na. Paskong Pasko. So, ayun nga, nangyari. So, yun, next tip. So, huwag ka papasandwich. Number 2, draw attention. Kasi pag ganun, kapag nahihiya ka or you're meek, ano talaga yun? That's gonna be your downfall. Kasi, ayaw mong ginagawa sa'yo, pero wala kang ginagawa. To defend yourself, it's not a good sign. Siguro nahihiya ka, pero mas gusto mo manyak, parang gano'n. So, talagang kapag ganyang defense situations, do not ever choose anyone else but yourself. Talagang parang defense. Sarili. Maging makasarili ka na. Diba?
Actually,
Sumigaw ka. Sige.
sorry. Pero, excuse me lang. Like, kasi pag nandun ka na sa situation na yun,
Yeah.
most women,
Breathe.
I mean, lahat talaga, parang mag-freeze ka talaga, hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin. Parang, medyo mahirap din na, alam mo yun, isipin na, parang, hindi mo na may isip na, kailangan ko mag-draw attention, ito yung mga steps para, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
I understand. Yeah, that's why we're using this platform to educate. Parang gano'n. Kasi alam mo yun, tayo na martial artist, hindi naman natin alam to At pagdating sa situation, ma-freeze tayo We're gonna freeze. Totoo yun.
Yeah.
Kahit ako I'm gonna freeze. Pero yung kailangan, meron kang parang constant reminder sa sarili mo na parang, kapag nangyari to, ganito gagawin ko. Yung ganun. Pre-med dapat yung reactions mo. Pag may gumanito sa akin, ganito gagawin ko. So yan, again, draw attention. Pag drino niya attention niya, yung friend ko noon, walang sa namang, hindi na yun, titigil na yun. Or parang ganun. Or parang hindi niya na itutuloy yun. Parang ganun. Or like, bumaba ka na kagad. Kung sinundan ka, yun ang masama.
Yeah.
Yun ang masama. Kung sinundan ka, Alex, go to a
Nag-freeze ba si Bay?
Ako ba? Or lang? Ako lang.
someone na parang
Medyo lag siya.
Wait, wala na ako naintindihan.
Nag-freeze ako.
Naglalag ka.
Nag-freeze ka.
Nag-freeze ka.
Okay na? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sabi naman. Okay. So yun. Pagbaba mo, ang masama pag sinundan ka. Pag sinundan ka, number 1, go to a crowded place. Hindi ka nila matatrack. Maraming tao, ganun. Lakad-lakad ka lang. And then go to somewhere na may ilaw, somewhere na may security. Sorry, Alex. Somewhere na may... yung basta yung ganun. Yung mga ganun. Kasi like, precautionary lang naman at least, di ba? Pag nakita nila yun, siyempre, baka hindi na nila ituloy. So, wala namang sure sa mundo. Pero like, it's good na may ganun kang measures.
Yeah.
Parang ganun. So,
being near security, they kind of like, uy, di ba? So,
pag meron.
just don't rely on them on being, stopping you. But being near them is already like a warning na, okay, not here.
Yes.
Ganun.
Yun nga So, yung sinabi ni Alex kanina, ito maraming salamat. 7-Eleven, Minisap, baka naman. Na lagi kayo nandyan lang sa iba-ibang corner at may mga convenience store, may mga guard yan.
Convenient talaga.
Pasok ka sa convenience store.
Sobrang
Pasok sa convenience store. Sabi ni Alex, hindi ka raw i-defend ng security. Pasok ka ngayon sa convenience store. Kahit na. Ano nila yun? That's their job to defend the convenience store. So, hindi ka susundan dun sa convenience store. Yung mga ganun lang na small awareness na stuff, kailangan talaga. You need to drill those to your brain. Lalo pag, alam mo yun, babae ka. Sorry to say. Here in the Philippines talaga, being a woman is ayun, challenging to say the least. So, ano pa ba?
Raise your kids to do better.
I mean, not to
Yeah.
be sexist, no, or misogynist, pero
Yeah.
it's a reality na
Hindi, yeah, that's
parang,
true.
the women have to take care of themselves more talaga because
Yeah.
unless you're like enrolled in a martial arts like karate or
Ano?
you know, kasi you need to also develop that kind of reaction. Like, buti nga si Ella like had the
Mhm.
reaction. But even most martial artists, if they don't know what to do in a certain situation, they're gonna freeze, like what Pai Prince said. No?
Yeah.
So what I do what I do before, what I need to train also now. Like I was ano what do you call this? I saw a show na parang like self defense show na parang oh you have to be aware and then
Yep.
but they give tips like you look at the hand their hands if they're holding anything, look at their face if they have if you can see their intentions. And then back then when I was like high school maybe, I used to do all of that, and then I would be very observant. And this is not it's also partly because I was very, back then I was very introverted, and especially going into like a new school, I wanted to like blend in and not stand out, like yeah, blending in
Yes.
is also very important if you don't want to like get singled out. So blend in with the crowd. So I try to observe everything. I was very paranoid. I was very paranoid before, even how or like how they eat or where they are sitting. I was like, I was very paranoid, but it kind of helped with being observant with everything. Your awareness with people around
Yeah.
you, where you're
Yeah.
seated at, where your position is in a room.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
very important. What the people have, what like in a crowded place, if they're holding anything else, if their hands are in their pocket, you know, even small bits like that of awareness already help you in becoming more aware in your situation.
Yeah.
So
Sure you
yeah,
cannot. Yep.
Totoo.
Mathematic.
yeah, exactly.
Yep. That's true. To add on yung sa mga sinasabi ko din, for example, ako din nung nagko-commute din ako, gabi talaga kasi Makati, alam mo yun, QC, gabi talaga. So madalas talaga, pag gabi ka nakaka-uwi, dyan talaga mas dangerous.
Prince.
Sorry to say yun. Hindi mo sinasabi na walang danger sa
Lag
umaga.
ka.
Pero, yeah, mas madali kapag, pa rin ako, sa trabaho yung katabi ko.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hello?
okay na siya.
Okay na ako?
Okay na.
Okay, so, thank you. So, yun, pag gabi, mas mahirap. Hindi mo sinasabi na less, na parang pag umaga safe, no? Pero gabi, mas delikado. Pag dumadaan talaga ako overpass, pinapractice ko yung awareness ko na parang tingin-tingin ako sa likod.
Oh
Alam mo
yeah.
yun? Yeah, you have to do that talaga. Pati yung, kahit naglalakad ka sa streets, alam mo yun, tingin-tingin ka. Hindi naman, alam mo yun, magmumukha kang may ginawa, magmumukha kang may kasalanan.
Yeah.
Pero,
You look
pero at
tough.
least awareness, di ba?
Yeah.
Awareness, that's really, yung tulad ng ginawa ni Ivana, peripheral. Huwag naman yung pitipigan mo sa
Oo, like, ano lang, posible
silip-silip
lang.
ka lang.
Oo nga.
Kunwari, may
ganun
titignan
lang.
ka lang sa gilid, pero yung totoo, tinitignan mo yung likod mo.
Yep, that's true. And then, number 2, I use earphones. Okay? Pero alam nyo guys, delikado earphones kapag ginamit nyo siya. Tapos, kasi, siyempre, jive mo yun, jam mo yun eh. So, parang mawawala yung focus mo. So, ang ginagawa ko, ever since nung na-realize ko yun, nag-earphones ako, walang tunog.
Oh.
So, dalawang klaseng defense yun. Okay? Dalawang klaseng defense yun. Number 1, alam mo pa rin yung nangyayari around you. And then number 2, pwede mo siyang gamitin bilang cover. Sorry to say. Pero may nangyari kasi sa akin na parang may nambabash sa akin sa upuan, dahil sa upuan, kasi siniksik ko siya. And then ako, kunwari, malakas tugtog ko, kampante lang ako. Wala nangyari. Ako, sige lang. At ang nangyari, tumayo siya ngayon, pinaupo niya yung kaibigan niya, aba, kasha. So, in short, pahiya siya. So, thank you sa earphones ko. Kasi kung wala akong earphones nun, medyo. So, yun. Mag-earphones ka, pwedeng one earphone lang kung gusto mo magpatugtog, mahina lang ng music, ganun. Or parang dalawa, nakasaksak, pero wala kang music. So, ayun, some small stuff. Pati kunyari, ito lagi kong sinasabi sa friends ko, lagi kayo magdala ng ballpen. Okay, sa bulsa nyo. Yan ang inyong itak. Okay. So, kapag yung mabilisan na parang may humawak, ganun, manghablot sa inyo, bunot ka agad ng, kunwari, defenseless, ganun.
Mm.
Tapos, baba ng kamay, ganun, kuha ng itak, tarak mo sa kung saan pwede itarak yan sa kanya. So,
Kaya
very big,
sorry,
very simple.
pen is the, ano na, quote.
Pen is mightier than
The sword.
than the sword.
Pero hindi siya pwede pang threaten eh, no? Huwag ka lalapit, huwag ka lalapit.
Hindi, wala.
Hindi talaga.
Lahat talaga eh.
Wala.
Yung surprise factor
Secret
yun,
weapon.
yung-
Oo nga.
yung surprise factor yun. Kasi dati alam mo
Clear
yun.
lang, baka kasi may mag-attempt na na mang threaten
Oo.
ballpen. Wala.
Yeah. At saka maganda rin yun guys kasi tulad ng sinabi ko Paul, ano ka lang, yun, yung defense lang. Hindi mo dapat saktan talaga ng sobra. So itarak mo ng ganyan, lagay mo sa paa. Maganda, tusok mo sa paa eh. Gusto ko lang. Hindi ka na mahabol nun. Diba? Tusok mo sa paa. Malalim enough. Alam mo yun? Ballpen. Kailangan. Mga ballpen nyo guys, yung yung click lang. Wag naman yung
Ginawa.
Paano kung pinanag mo? Tapos
Sword.
tumalsik yung ink. Ay, yung ang tawag doon? Yung
Ah,
cartridge.
yun. To make sure na naka-plug
Naka-seal
ng maayos.
tayo.
Yan, kidding aside, yun, importante yung self-defense tips for women. So, alam niya, baka in the future, gawin namin yung magandang topic at saka kasi nag-offer kami ng self-defense sessions sa mga companies dyan, no? Lalo sa mga panggabi, mga graveyard shift yung employees, pwede nyo po kaming hit us up sa KD, parang gano'n. Baka naman. So, ayun, yun. yun lang. Marami po kaming knowledge na pwedeng impart sa inyo. Tulad nung ginawa ko sa sa Hammerjack last time, turo on self-defense. So, yun lang yung sa akin sa defense and vulnerability of women. Any stuff pa, Ella, Alex, Ivana. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ella, si Ella daw may kwento.
Ayun, sige.
Hindi
Oo nga pala.
naman self-defense. Parang nakakalungkot lang kasi sa friend ko nangyari to. Wala talaga siyang idea sa mga ganyan. I mean, lalaki na to And then,
Ako
he's
lang ulan si
already in
Ella.
his 20s.
Medyo.
Yung video. Pero
Nakabawi rin ako. Joke lang. Joke lang.
Ayun, so papasok siya ng school. And then UST yun. Ako, marketing pala siya. Okay, and then, morning class kasi, so he has 7 a.m. class. Tapos, kailangan niyang umalis at home ng mga, let's say, 5:45 or 6 o'clock. And then, yung dadaanan niya kasi is parang, yung exit ng Skyway, tapos parang may mini walk or like, daanan dito. Tapos, walang kailaw-ilaw. And then, nung time na yun, siya lang mag-isa. Tapos, may nakasalubong siya na lalaki. Pagkasalubong niya, bigla siyang ginanon nung magnanakaw. As in, ginanon siya. Tapos, inanon siya ng kutsilyo. Lalaki to. Inanon, lalaki. Oo, kaya nga, sabi ko, tapos, good thing, basta ito muna, ginanon siya, as in, yung ginanon sa leeg, tapos, nurukan pa siya ng kutsilyo sa tagiliran. Tapos, as in, medyo nabaon. Tapos, ang sabi nung, oo, baon. Tapos, nakakalungkot din that day kasi may exam siya. Midterms niya. Tapos sabi ko, imbes na isipin mo yung midterms mo, bakit hindi mo isipin yung sarili mo? But anyway, tapos ang inano sa kanya, mamili ka, buhay mo o cellphone mo. Tapos syempre sabi ko, anong ginawa mo? Binigay ko yung cellphone ko. O, yun. Tapos, bumalik siya ng house niya. Nag-chat siya sa akin. Tapos, kunento niya muna. Sabi ko, bakit nandiyan ka pa sa bahay? Bakit hindi ka dumiretso ng ER or something? Kasi hindi mo alam kung yung kutsilyo niya ba may tetano or something like that.
Yeah.
Diba? Hindi mo rin alam. Pero sabi ko nga sa kanya, magkarate ka na. Para kahit pa paano, may ka sa sarili mo, depende sa sarili mo. At least pag ganyan.
May exam pa siya.
Oo, may exam pa siya. Inuna niya yung exam niya. Ha?
Nakapag-exam siya.
Inuna niya nga exam niya bago siya magpumunta ng ospital.
Okay. Sige.
Pero wala lang kasi yung mga ganong people na parang hindi naman even kung babae man siya, kahit mapalalaki or what, nakakalungkot din kasi isipin. Or kahit sinong loved ones mo na mangyari yan, syempre ikaw din magpapanik, di ba? Na parang sana ikaw nandun ka for them to protect, di ba? ganun.
Yeah.
So if Sensei David was here, he'd like one advice he'd give siguro if that kind of situation happens, like your valuables or your life, parang
Yeah.
just give your valuables
Valuables
na.
mo talaga unahin. Oo.
Kasi
It's more
Totoo.
valuable than your
Buti nga,
life.
exactly. Oh,
kaya nga sabi ko, at least ano siya na mamili ka kung buhay mo o yung cellphone mo. Buti nga phone lang kinuha, hindi wallet eh.
actually.
Diba?
Tanga naman, guys.
What more kung wallet
Hindi,
yun.
mas mahal yung wallet. Mas mahal phone, no? Diba?
Yung mga
Mas mahal lang phone.
Sabi. Hindi, pero
Sakto
sabagay,
yung,
asset sa
yun,
IDs.
quote and quote. Oo, like this. Tapos quote and quote pa nun, bago pa yung phone.
Sayang, katinan.
So, sobrang
model.
malas niya talaga. Yung
pala,
iPhone
parang
ba?
bagong
iPhone ba?
labas ng Samsung noon.
Sayang.
Samsung.
Samsung.
Kung iPhone, buti nga.
gamer.
Joke lang.
Grabe,
Hater!
ng
Joke
Apple.
lang, joke. It's
Ayun,
just a
sabihin ko,
joke.
yung pala,
Ayan.
nag-ano siya, nag-superhero mode siya, no? Parang sabi sa kanya, mamili ka, buhay mo o cellphone mo. Sabi niya, pareho. Tapos binugbog niya, no? Sobrang lupit.
Yeah. As much as how that feels good, don't try it, guys. Don't
Delikado
try
yun,
it.
guys. So,
Yeah.
fantasy lang yun. Mga napapanood yun sa movies yun. Ganun.
What I always sorry if I may
Yes.
last one. What I always tell my students, if parang the reality of fighting, you're never gonna get out unscathed, or you're not gonna get out without a bruise or a scratch.
Yep.
I always tell them that. So try to avoid it as much as possible. Talaga.
Avoid.
totoo.
Yeah. When you got into a fight with someone else, you're not gonna be like perfect. You're gonna get hit also like that, or maybe worse if he has a weapon, you're gonna get maybe sliced maybe 3 times, and you might be lucky pa if you get out of life. So there you have it.
Yung sa valuables na yun, totoo yun. Kasi, alam mo yun, ever since kahit parents ko, wala silang prior knowledge sa karate or anything. Pero, sabi lang talaga, pag yung ganong klaseng situation, just give your valuables. Kasi, alam mo yun, kikitain mo rin yun eh. Diba? Pero if, alam mo yun, namatay ka that day, parang wala na, there's no going back from that. Or like, nalitally injure ka, parang ganun, kasi you try to fight for your stuff. Ano na yun, parang moving forward, that's gonna be your life. Pero kunyari, nawalan ka lang ako, nawalan ka ng wallet, gano'n. Okay lang yun. Mababalik rin sa iyo lahat yun. So, yun. Yun yung important. Important yung sarili. Self-defense talaga. Ivana, ikaw, kamusta? May ano ka? Experience of friends, anything? Women, parang gano'n.
Yun lang, common lang talaga yun nga, catcalling sa streets.
Yeah.
So, parang, I don't know how to actually fight that kasi sobrang patriarchal ng mundo. So parang it's really hard to solve. Siguro the best solution talaga, yung kanina ko pa sinasabi, is to teach your kids to do better, and especially kapag lalaki. Teach
education.
Teach them how to respect other people. Like in general naman, as a parent, that na you have to respect and be kind to other people. So parang siguro the best thing that we can do talaga is to do that, like to educate the next generation na, kasi parang ngayon, I mean, kahit naman sabihan mo, kunwari, kaedad ko, sabihin mo, kung gagawin yan, ganyan, parang hindi mo naman kontrolado kung, di ba, kung dito, so parang, and also, call out your friends that do it, like, alam mo yun, don't enable them na parang, tahimik ka lang, parang, sabihin, pre, tinan mo, ganyan. So, parang sabihin mo, wala kang sasabihin, that doesn't make you a better person than that, like, your friend na parang nagka-catcall or what. So, parang, you have to also, like, hold your friends accountable, kahit na friends mo sila. And if sabihin na, PJ mo naman, ganyan, like, you know what their values are. So, parang, ikaw sa sarili mo, would you want to hang out with like that kind of friend, parang that kind of person? So parang, I think it's really important na we surround ourselves with, like, parang yung people na can like respect other people. Ayun, I think that's really important na
That's true.
na sabihin, i-say, wow, konyo.
Kapag ganun kasi, di ba? Like, yourself, di ba? Are you dumb? Are you like are
Dumb.
you a caveman? Parang mga ganun. Na
Yeah.
parang means. Like,
Mm-mm.
pag ganun kasi sa akin, low IQ eh. Alam mo yun? Parang
Not educated people.
keep that to yourself, 'di ba? Kung may nalilipungan ka na parang hindi alam mo, appreciate mo lang, but keep it to yourself. Hindi mo kailangang alam mo yun. Basta, yeah,
Ibulgar.
it's weird talaga. Tapos totoo yung patriarchal thing, lalo yun, yeah, it's a generation thing na mahirap siyang i-fix if alam mo yun. So, tama si Ivana. Like moving forward, you teach your kids parang yun. Pero yun nga, that's one step. No? Pero it's a bigger problem talaga. Kasi even though like
The
your home
systemic problem.
is a good parang haven, parang ganun, safe na parang ganun. Kapag labas naman niya sa school nila, kapag hindi naman ganun, sa environment, hindi naman ganun. So sa work, kung hindi naman ganun. So parang na-adapt talaga yung mga ganun stuff. So yeah, it's something. Okay, OT na tayo guys.
Yeah, oh.
Gusto
Oo
yung
nga eh.
or
No,
next,
next
ano
time,
na?
next time. I think
Next, yeah.
we're gonna do
Next time?
injustice if we talk about it next. If we talk about it now.
Okay, so next
Oh,
na
next
lang.
time na,
Okay,
yeah.
Next
so
na lang.
magmamadali tayo.
Okay.
Next week na lang.
Alright.
Next week or next sabog sessions. Itong effectiveness of karate and MMA kasi magandang naisip namin yung topic. Lalo ngayon, pasikat yung alam mo, UFC, yung Bellator,
One
mga ganong
championship.
MMA.
K1.
Yan, totoo yan. One here sa Asia, one sikat na sikat yan. So nabanggit na rin ni Alex kanina yung about dun sa ganun. Pero we're gonna touch on that siguro next week or next week. Depende sa kung kailan magsabog sessions ulit.
Right.
So, ayun, takeaways. So, ladies, una na kayo. Takeaways from this episode. General knowledge, naka-summarize na. Sino gusto mauna?
Nauna na ako kanina.
Iba naman, ano daw.
Iba.
Seniority.
May rank ako nga.
Yeah, main takeaways, I think very repetitive, is to actually be aware of your surroundings always. Prevention is better than cure. Safety is better than like yung wala kang ginagawa to, make yourself feel safe. Kasi syempre, feel mo rin yun, para hindi ka rin matrauma in the future. Teach your kids to do better, teach your friends to do better, and be a better person, like in general, like be kind to everyone around you. Yun lang.
Teacher. Okay.
Right.
Yes,
Next.
teacher.
Ella,
So,
baka na.
ayun, almost nasabi na rin ni Ivana, pero ang pinaka gusto ko lang i-point out is to be aware no matter where you are, kahit maraming tao, or kahit konting man yan, kahit may ilo pa man yan, or wala, always be aware kasi you will never know na
Yes, you will
what will
never
happen
know.
next. Yeah, you will never know. And then, pasok na kayo ng karate.
Yeah, dude.
Pasok na kayo ng karate.
Tama.
Enroll po kayo sa amin.
Enroll na kayo sa KDA.
Sana yun ang main takeaway nyo.
Main takeaway, karate na.
Oo.
Karate.
Please.
Yeah, karate. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, thanks, Ella.
So,
Alex.
Sige. Yeah, I mean, aside from what they said, awareness, good bag. Pen is mightier than the sword. Karate. Yeah, the things that we've discussed were ano talaga eh. Mainly systemic problems talaga. Social systemic problems like bullying, like real life experiences, women vulnerability, JKS Dan, sorry, hindi iba pa yun. Yeah, no, but yeah, just like what Ivana said, teach your kids better lang, educate them like that on like
actually guide.
respect. Oh, and enroll your kids into karate because in karate we also teach the art, what do you call this, values, the arts, and not to use it just to use it in as a last option, self-defense, and when to use it, but yeah, others are just systemic problems that is heavily rooted in our education system la lang. So just teach your kids better and try to make them experience everything so that they don't do the bad things that happens. Yeah, that's me. My Prince.
All good. So sa akin naman, both sa sinabi nila, syempre lahat mahirap. Number one, siguro for me, kapag ikaw ay isang sensei, isa kang teacher, isa kang person in power, person in authority, use that to talagang make a change, create awareness na parang teach the people under you yung mga values, parang ganun. For example, for me, sa mga students ko, talagang dinidiktik ko sa kanila, dojo kong study, ganun, gawin nyo yun kasama sa mga students nyo. Kasi, papagalingin nyo yung mga students nyo para sa mga coaches, sa mga senseis. Papagalingin nyo yung mga students nyo physically, alam mo yun, skills-wise. Pero, um, talagang, yung mga skills na yan, natututunan yan, ang hindi na ituturo talaga na mahirap ituro is values. So, kahit sa work, mag-a-apply ka sa work, sobrang galing mo, individually, pero pagdating sa teamwork or pagdating sa values mo, you're failing, hindi ka maayos ka trabaho, tatanggalin ka rin kagad. So, ayun.
Yeah.
Magandang develop yourself, develop the people under you or like yung mga family members mo, educate them, parang ganun. Yeah, that's one. And then number two, siguro, sa women, sa lahat ng mga women sa Philippines, and also mga kids, parang ganun. Wag naman maging paranoid, pero be aware na parang there are possible talaga na masasamang mangyari sa'yo kapag lumabas ka ng bahay. So, always be ready, always be aware, yun. And then, huwag ka paranoid, alam mo yun, parang basta aware ka lang. Ganun. Very, very important. Tapos, maglagay lagi ng ball pen. Okay, pen is mightier than the sword. Yung mga ganun, small stuff. And then, talagang meditate. Alam mo yun, sa amin kasi meditate, sa iba siguro parang reflection, parang ganun. Basta umupo ka lang, tumunganga ka lang, mag-isip ka ng mga stuff. Kung gaganon ka, isipin mo na yung mga real life circumstances, parang ganun. Kapag ganito yung nangyari sa akin, ganito yung gagawin ko. Kapag magko-commute ako, dapat daw yung bag lagi daw nasa harap. Parang ganun, narinig ko sa isang podcast. Parang parang ganun. And then, yun, meditate. And lastly, share nyo yung podcast na to sa friends nyo kasi uh, and family
Like and
members.
share.
Kasi yung mga pinagsasabi namin dito talagang very fruitful. Syempre bias ako kasi dito ako eh. Pero ito rin yung mga sinasabi ko kapag nagtuturo ako ng sessions about self-defense sa mga companies. So very, very, sobrang, it's a big help if you basta simpleng share lang. Natutuwa nga ako kasi share ko yung legalities of self-defense na yung last week and then maraming nag-react din. So, ayun, nakakatuwa naman na at least we're lumalawak yung reach natin. Kasi kapag may nag-like, may nag-share nun, meron at merong mga hindi naman namin kakilala na makakapanood and makaka-appreciate din ng mga sinasabi po namin. So, yun yung sa akin. Plug natin next podcast, ginawa ko na ata. Ato po, tirnay namin YouTube. So, yun, tingin ko medyo okay naman kasi Facebook.
Ganda daw na
Facebook.
reception.
Talaga? Nice. Thank you, YouTube. Maraming salamat. Wala eh. Facebook. Boycott Mark. Hashtag. Boycott na joke.
We'll try to do better.
Ayun.
We'll try to bring back the layouts.
Yeah, yung layout yun, importante. Siguro next week, i-try namin workout. Try lang talaga namin tong YouTube and medyo okay naman. So, tuloy-tuloy na kami dito. Paki-like po, yung sa Facebook, share ko po kasi paki-like po and paki-share din, mag-react po kayo doon. And then ito pong YouTube namin, mag-subscribe po kayo. Ring the bell notification. Diba? Para pag mag-live kami, alam nyo kagad. Every Wednesdays naman kami. So same lang, hindi kami nalilate kami minsan. Pero ito yung normal namin na time slot, 7 to 8:30. Dahil kami OT kasi masyado kami matadaldal, masyado kami masayahin.
Topics are very interesting.
Yeah, very, very.
Kasi naglalagay kami ng budget kada topic, di na susunod.
Oo nga eh.
Yeah.
Di na susunod. Okay. Ayun, last, guys, bago tayo magtapos, shoutouts. Seniority na lang ulit. Una ka na, Ivan.
Shoutout sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Shoutout kay Mama. Shoutout kay yan. Shoutout. Hindi ko na alam.
Yeah. The regular shoutouts.
Yeah,
The
regular.
usual.
The
Thank you
usual.
sa pag-watch. Yun lang.
Yeah.
Ella,
Ella.
gusto mo?
Ella.
Shout outs to all of the people who's watching tonight. Sana nag-enjoy kayo and sana naging informative yung mga shares namin with you. Shout out to SMP and shout out sa mga seniors namin who give us the opportunity to do this platform.
Yeah.
Shoutouts din pala daw po Tita Bangge, Tito Michael. Bilan nyo na siya ng laptop.
Baka
Kaya
naman.
laptop
Tapos,
Baka
Opo.
naman.
Kailangan po namin Pasensya na po.
Ay.
Para lang po sa podcast. Alex.
Yeah, shout outs to everyone watching, supporting this podcast, this program, and all the black belts in KDA that support and help make this happen. KDA board, I think they're having a meeting right now.
Yeah, oo nga.
Late na ako.
Yung solid dyan.
Let's go.
Sorry. So I'll make it quick.
Sige lang.
Yeah, shout out to my parents always supporting this also. Yeah. And like and share and subscribe. Yeah, bye Prince.
Okay, Science, thank you sa parents ko, thank you din sa girlfriend ko si Janica. Thank you sa mga lahat ng nanonood, thank you po sa mga students namin na nanonood din. Sana marami kayong natutunan, sana lagi niyo pinapanood to kasi push up kayo hindi nanonood. Shoutouts din sa SMP, shoutouts sa Team Quiapo, shoutouts din sa lahat ng mga brand na sinoutout namin kanina. Good or bad publicity. Publicity pa rin yun. Baka naman, sponsor niyo kami. Ayun. Thank you sa YouTube. Maraming salamat YouTube. Yun lang sa akin. Alright. Final stop. Siguro next week, same time, guys. 7 o'clock pa rin, Wednesday. So, episode 4.
Alright.
episode
Alright. Episode
Yeah.
4.
Stay
Go.
tuned, guys. All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.